Hello everyone, xHedra here bringing you episode 5 of Stoneopolis, a Modpack by BenBenLaw. Well, this is going to be the time-lapse episode, but there are still a couple of little things I wanted to do before time-lapsing. So first off, let's make that big crusher right here. I'm going to try and make it from memory. I'm not sure I'm going to get it, but I know that the back is two layer of light engineering block, and then this 1, 2, 3, 5 long. Then there would be a light engineering block here and here, I believe. This right there. No, so right here. This and this. So it's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Then there's the crusher part right here. And then there's the part to hop the piece into the crushers. And let's see if I got this right. I'm going to need my tool though. You know what? I'm done with this. I prepared something for this. I'll show you right after the crusher. Let's go over here and we should be able to get this started by hitting the middle part. I think I need to reverse these. Oh. Go make another pickaxe. Like a bronze pickaxe. Pickaxe. Curtis, copper, steel, iron. Oh, nah. I'm just going to make a normal pickaxe for now. I just don't want to spend the resources. And I put my stick in a drawer. I added a couple of drawers. Where's the sticks? Right here. Oh, and by the way, I don't know if I did that in the time lapse or not. I thought this would have been full by now, but it was like 700. And then I forgot to put a capstone. So basically, let me show you the redstone capstone. For these, they need speed. They can have a speed lock. If I put a fence, it would have gone from 220 to 200 tick. And then there's all of these different things that I could have put. And basically, you get to a point, like all of these are getting better, but like the least expensive, better one that we have right now is redstone. We produce so much redstone, and we could probably make obsidian, but like that's hard to move afterward. Right now, redstone's really the one that makes sense. And looks, it's every 90 tick now. Let's make the pickaxe and go back to what I was in the middle of doing. So what I think is, I think I screwed the side order for this. Like this. And then this. Okay, so apparently I don't remember how to build this. Let's go and get myself the book. And let's just figure it, like, let's get the answer instead of trying to figure it out. Going back right here. Heavy machinery. Crusher. 5, 6, 7. Ah, okay. So right here. That has to be a light engineering block. And then I think, let's just finish looking at the book. No you. No you. This and like this. Okay, so I was close, but no cigar. Perfect. So how does this machine work? I'm going to have to do a quick little something to bring power. Like this and power in the back. So now I can step in it and not get hurt because it's not started. But the second that we have power, then we're going to have to be careful. Also, I don't know if I can go this far. So let's just try it. I have exactly 2 LV wires. So from you to you and you to you This machine now has power and is getting powered up. And to input items, you throw them in the top. And to get the item, I think they output right here. So let's just go over there. We're going to make a little stairs out of cobblestone for now. We're going to grab one barrel like this. And what do we want to crush? We want to crush that beautiful gold right here. 38. That's amazing. But let's just go through that over here. To right there. And then let's go 1, 2, 3 steps are made. And then you can show these one at a time in. And wow, that uses a lot of power. Okay, my power situation is going to be a problem. And we have our first 2 gold. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take half of this and throw them in. I just want to see the power situation. Power is going down very fast. And also, this is a sound that... Ah, this is better. Okay, so now do you see how it's like up and behaving? It's because we're out of power. So that's one of the things that I'm going to have to resolve. I'm going to have to make like a battery bank of power. So let's come back over here and let's cook our first. I love that I'm just getting more and more iron. Everything being automated is what saves your games. So be careful about that. It's like this. I haven't finished automating this. There's so many things I haven't finished automating. And I kind of like the idea of having this in the beginning, but now it feels like it's constraining. So the reason I wanted to do this quick episode is that I wanted to get into gold. Because right here, you see how I have the improved everything strainer. Everything. What I want to do is get into the sturdy everything strainer. So for that, we need to make another improved output and then surround it with 4 gold for this one. Then we need for this one, we're going to need to just double time the resource generator. Then for this one, we're just going to need to double time the redstone. When I say double time, what I mean is like to upgrade this to the next level, you put redstone clock around, but it's the same thing for the first base. That's what I mean. It's like the same recipe twice. The only 2 things that are not the same recipe twice is this one. This one, the second one needs iron mesh. The first one needs copper mesh. Okay. And nope, this one is same thing. 4 resource generator 2, 4 resource generator 2. And then this one is 4 gold and 4 copper. Then when we're going to go to the next level, we're going to need diamonds. So I cannot go to a higher level until I get diamond. And for here, that's, gold mesh or quartz. So technically for this, I could already, I just don't have the diamond. And for the last level, this one's going to be emerald, or netherite, which we don't have either. And this one's going to be netherite, which we don't have either. So that's kind of going to be the blocking. But at least now we're going to be able to get a better mesh. Let me just quickly show you how much better that mesh will be. Okay, so if I come back, if I come back to JEI, I right click on this. The one I'm going to be making is the sturdy everything upgrade. The sturdy everything upgrade is 0.6 faster instead of 0.8. The additional output chance is 40 instead of 20. The input consumed chance go down from 80 to 60%. And the mesh damage chance is 40%. So mesh, like it's just everything is so much better. It's totally worth it. And again, I'm not going to be able to make 20 of those. So I'm going to have to place them in strategic places. Now, one of the things that I'm not super happy is that once you've made the improved everything mesh, it's not uncraftable, I think. I asked a question on Discord, didn't get an answer yet, but I think that you can't uncraft it. Like there are some Modpack that Ben had made it so that you could shift right click with the mesh in your hand and it would uncraft and then you could upgrade it. So that's why I didn't make 9. I wanted to make one to put in every single one of those thinking I would uncraft them. But once I crafted the first one, I tried to uncraft it and I couldn't. So if I take this out, let's just try it again. Right click, nothing. Left click, nothing. Shift right click, nothing. Shift left click, nothing. If I put it here or here, none of these places let me uncraft it. If I come any crafting table, none of the position lets me uncraft it. So I think that Ben decided that in this mod pack, this was not going to be a thing, and that if you wanted this mesh, you would have to make the next level and just live with that. Anyway, the other thing I wanted to show you quickly is I doubled my quartz. Oh, see, I'm out of power. I doubled the quartz because quartz will let me make quartz mesh, and I'm probably going to start replacing everything with quartz mesh. 640 U's and tier 4. And you know what that means. As a tier 4, everything just has a better chance. Okay, so when I do that, it shows me that only this one. But if I go like this, see, tier 4 would be 35%, tier 4 would be 70, tier 4 would be 75. Like, it's just better for absolutely everything that we want to strain. And this is, I like calling this a free resource because I could put 8 garden cloche and get as many of those as I want. Then this is what's generating my power, but these are generating like 16 FE, like 14 or 15 FE per tick. So I'm going to need a couple more of those, and I don't like this being stuck like that. Okay, so the power is full on this one, power is full on this one, which means my garden cloche should be restarting working. Or I have too many garden cloche. I probably have too many garden cloche, unfortunately. Let me grab a little bit of you and get that started. Well, continued, I mean. Grab this, and let's go check the quest line where we're at. Netherrack. So this is unlocked the ability of making a gold gear. And the reason we want a gold gear is that the next upgrade is going to make gearboxes. Gearboxes are going to cost 4 bronze gear and 1 gold gear. And these reinforced storage crate. Iron, these are going to be expensive. Wow. So we're going to need 4, 8, 16 bronze. Okay. You make 16 bronze. They're crafted 4 at a time. We're going to need 4 tin ingot and 12 copper ingot. So I need to, even though it's slow, I'm going to need 1 or 2 garden cloche just to produce tin. It's going to look around, and tin dust is gotten, like, I'm not going to get this nor this. So I need it with void tin ingot, which is void tin. So I need to automate tin, and I need to automate copper, and I need to automate copper to a 3-to-1 rate. Okay. Then I need to automate gold because I'm going to need a lot of gold. I need to find a way to automate iron. Now, iron's a problem. And the reason why it's a problem is that this is the proper recipe. Like, that one's the one that makes sense, but don't know if it's automatable. In Immersive Engineering, it might be automatable through the automated workbench. The automatic workbench is one of the major success of small-scale engineering. The machine is able to follow a set of instructions described by a blueprint. Yeah, so I think that's how I'm going to be able to just automate the creation of lapis stone alloy and the automation of void iron ingot. But that means I'm going to need 2 machines. And this machine is going to need to be fed by a lapis and redstone cloche and my charcoal cooking. And the void iron is going to need more charcoal cooking and the void ingot. That being said, the other thing I need to show you, I need to do 2 more things before getting into my time lapse. So first off, it's an immersive engineering pack. So I'm always going to need LV wires and wires and connectors and this tool and the wire cutter and whatnot. So I'm just going to craft the massive immersive engineering toolbox. I never really loved it, but for this, I'm going to embrace and use it because we're going to need these tools around. I'll show you quickly why I don't absolutely love it, but it's going to be okay. So let's grab 18 of you. I'm going to come over here. Going to give us the 2 red dye. Going to be red dye. No, I need to also make the crate. So it's crate with red dye each side, and then it's 3 aluminum plate. If you remember the aluminum plate, I got the aluminum from the white leaves, I believe, in a strainer. So Engineer Toolbox. The reason I don't love it very much is that it doesn't contain a lot, but it's a bag, you know, and you can put these tools over here, and there's a section just for the cable. Well, I don't have a cable right now, but this section right here is just for wire connector, relay, and wire. This part right here is only for tool. This part right here, so I don't, oh, no, see, it doesn't recognize a dagger of sacrifice as a tool. Doesn't like, that's why, like, some tools are just not detected as tools, which is sometimes annoying, but in the end, it's better than not having it. Doing this, right over here. Hey, where's my other? Where's the one for the crystals? I might have lost it. No, it's right here. Okay. Whew. So this right there. So see, like, this is where you could put basically anything you wanted, but that's where I would like to carry some steel scaffolding, some like other things. So because of how restrictive it is and what can go where, I tend to like it a bit less. Where does a bucket go? See, bucket goes there. Yeah, so it's not considered a tool, but at the end of the day, it's better than nothing. And also, you can always put it on the ground and still be able to access it. And you shift right click and it pops right in. So there's absolutely no reason not to use it. Even like I said, even though I like it not as much as I would like, I don't like it quite as much as other tools that I've seen in other backpacks because of the space and it's not upgradable. It's still very good to have. Okay, so let's go back to this quest. Also the nether wart, obtained through the strainer. So the nether wart is pushing netherrack through eroding water. Okay, let's just go and see. I need some stone. And if I come back over here, yeah, I have a good mesh, but I don't have this upgrade. Let's grab the upgrade. That's kind of why I want to make the upgrade. The main reason I want to make the upgrade is for these right here, because these, if I come right over here, the chance of making netherrack with this is 20% on the mesh tier 2, 40% on a mesh tier 3, and 60% on a mesh tier 4. So having the quartz mesh already brings it to 60%, and the upgrade gives it a 20% chance of extra and 20% chance of not using the stone. Like it's just overall making things better, because then I can come over here, grab this, and you know what? I'm also going to grab the quartz mesh for a higher percentage chance, and it's one of these. Yeah, let's remove this, and let's see if we can get one nether wart. The reason I want to show you this is that this is also something that I'm going to try and automate. Haven't gotten one yet, because the nether wart, just so you know, okay, is going to be used to make nether wart blocks, which are 9 nether warts per, and then I'm going to have to strain those with a 30 or 40% chance to get these 2 mushrooms. So I'm going to need a lot of nether wart block, and these mushroom, I'm going to need 3 of each to make the pink colored, and 3 of each to make the magenta colored. So I'm going to need 6 of each mushroom, and each of those have like a 40% chance from 1 nether wart block. But I only need, oh, perfect, I'm done. I don't need to continue. Let's stop this. Okay, so the reason I need to stop this immediately, that now that I have a nether wart block, I'm going to be able to put this in a cloche. It can grow in a garden cloche, but it needs soul sand. So next part of the quest is the soul sand part. Right here, obtained through the strainer, and you obtain it by straining sand into the blazing fluid. I kind of stopped my sand production, which is annoying, but now I have a new way of producing sand. So if I come over here, and all of this parkour, like I really need to stop doing that. If I go here and I go 1, 2, 3, you know what? I'm going to put all 6. I didn't want to do it because of the power, but it's worth it. So now I'm getting gravel. If you remember, gravel was this thing stopping me from creating concrete. We've passed that step now. Concrete will never be a problem again. And then I can throw you again in here. And now you're going to start giving me sand. It's beautiful, which means I can now go back you and put the upgrade in and start pushing sand through. So I'm hoping I'm going to get at least 1 from this training session so that I can move on. Yeah, we've got more than 1. We've got 2. So absolutely can start growing nether wart. That being said, I'm guessing glowstones obtained by his training, soul sand. What's the chance? 50-40%. But I don't really know right now what I need glowstone for. Oh, the spray scan. Okay, spray cans. Sorry, let me just check quickly what else. Lanterns from Immerssive Engineering. You know what? These would be really cool. Okay, I might want to do that just to light up the base. You make an unfamiliar item right here. Okay, Glimmer Enchantment Book. Aha, Charging Rune. There's some other things. Oh, to recharge. Okay. Can it be used for anything else right now that I want to see? Frame Glowing Cube. And, oh, in here. Okay, so, whoa, wait a moment. Oh, come on, I forgot about compacting drawer. Okay, that's really lame. Really lame. Let's go back, and before we get into our time lapse, we're also going to take care of that because I want to see. So, compacting, how to framed simple, frame compacting. What's the difference between a frame simple? Seems to be the same recipe. Okay, so I need 4 frame drawers, which is done like that. So let's grab this, let's grab this, and let's go over here. Okay, so I need these. I need 1 of you, 4 of you, and you. Yeah, love that sound. Just do this. Grab these 8, and we're going to frame them in white. Now we've got these compacting drawers. Let's see. Great. Okay. So that is how we make the copper, not the void ingot. You know what? Give me you. And do I have any void tin? No, I don't have any void tin. Oh, yeah, right here. Yeah, so crafter, good idea. I'm probably going to use the crafter to make meshes. That would probably be a good idea. Anyway, so right now, this is how I solve my crafting problem. So basically, when I extract the void nuggets from cooking, I just need to send them to a compacting drawer like this. Okay, so that's going to help a lot for my automation. And coming back here, just to be sure, storage. Yeah, because this is optional, I never really finished this. Frame controller access point, frame compacting. I just made this. What? Oh, because they're optional, they never really... No, that makes no sense. Frame storage controller, void portal, frame compacting. Okay, so I'm going to make more frame compacting. I'm going to grab 1 of you. Come back over here again, and let's do this. With these. Perfect. So these are frame drawer. This is going to make the frame compacting drawer. Which, Why is this not being detected? Frame drawers can be textured to suit your need in a crafting table. Place block first 2 slot and the jar you want a texture in the 3rd slot. You can also leave the drawers on texture. These quests may become easier later in the pack. Okay, got this. Frame simple compacting drawer. Framed compacting drawer. Dude, what's the difference between the frame simple and the frame compacting drawer? They're both the same recipe. These one are made from... Okay, I'm going to try this one last time, but I'm getting kind of irritated at this recipe right now. So, this, and then this, and these around. So these are all frame drawer. And this one is there. No, oh. This is not what I wanted to do. So these are all made with framed, but that's going to give me frame compacting, frame simple. I want the frame compacting. I don't know how to change the recipe. So, okay, I'm not going to do this right now just to make sure. But if I use those, I need a portal. So 1, 2, 3 more. Yeah. And a void portal from here. And let's just do this. That's going to give us a... I don't know why you would use texture. Okay. Framed controller access point. No. Frame controller access point. Frame storage controller. Frame drawer, frame simple. I'm going to have to ask on the Discord because apparently I can't be making this. And the frame storage controller is the one that I want. The one that will let me control all of these drawers and have an input point. What I was curious about was the frame controller access point. Okay, let me just do 2 more things. I need a linking tool to link drawers to a controller, which is made with 2 frame drawers and this. Okay, so let's make some more frame drawers. This. Okay, and I need to figure the recipe again. Let's just press A. Going to be a void ingot and void nugget. And this one, let's press A. Okay, so I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just one too many probably, but let's make this one first. This is the configuration tool. And this is the linking tool. Okay. These should all be done now. Since we're here, how do we make this? I'm also going to make some jewel drawer. And I'm doing that because I'm here anyway. So let's just make some dual drawer. This and like this. Great. The only thing I am unable to do right now is the framed compacting drawer. There seems to be a recipe discrepancy. You know what? Huh. I think I can just buy them. You know, yeah, I'll ask in the Discord for you guys. But for now, I'm just going to buy some. So frame compacting drawer. And I'm going to need 4 of those. Those are a bit expensive, but frame compacting drawer. 2, 3, 4. Great. Going to put the money back in the bank. And I'm going to need another void portal. I'm going to have to craft it. I don't remember how the void portal was made. Void portal, yeah, it's 4 chunks around one of these. Let's just make another one. Perfect. So these with the with the frame compacting drawer like this. And this, nope. try that again. So frame compacting drawer around like this. You and you should give me the frame storage controller. Okay, so frame storage controller. The way this one works is, let's put it right there. And then you can link. And do you see the green border? This is how far you can be. Like everything in green is how far these can be to be linked. And then you can just start adding all of these drawers. Oh. This and this. And I believe everything's linked now. Yeah. So now, let's say that I grab a stack of this and a stack of this, and I right click this, I can just throw everything in the right place. So the beauty of these is that I'm going to be able to have input nodes that sends everything to the storage controller. What I'm really curious to test is that this is called a frame controller access point. So what I'm curious to test is that if I put one of these also, like let's say I put it right here, and I go like this, right click, and I say link it also to this. Can I now extract? Well, I know that I can insert, because see, if I do this and I right click, it still brings everything here. Okay. The question is, can I put like an extract or insert node? Because if yes, I can just have a couple of these to control the different extract and insert to where I want them to go. Because right now, one of the issues that I have these nuggets, but I want to send them here. At some point, there's only 3 potential or 4 potential contact points around this. I don't want to be running out. So I'll be using that. The configuration tool is to lock or not lock the drawer. By the way, if I hit this right here, everything's now locked. So that's kind of cool in how I'm going to use all of this. Okay. So at least everything in this optional quest line is done. And we got $1 back, which is not a lot, but it is what it is. Finally, if I come back to the quest line here, so we're going to be able to start the nether wart. We're going to be able to get all of this. What's the glowstone again? I might want a couple of glowstones. So let's just come right over here, grab you, and grab this upgrade. And switch back. You know what? Is there no upgrade? No, there is a mesh already. It's the visual bug. I didn't see that the mesh was there. So if I go like this, I basically don't want, you know what? I can sacrifice more than one. Let's just see. Will this give me a glowstone? Nope. Will the next one give me a glowstone? Probably not. Let's do this. Really? Like the chance is how much for this? Oh, 60%. I should have definitely gotten one by now. And I've got one. Okay. So at least I've also shown you how to do this. The reason I did this is that if I decide that I want to use it for like illumination or for making some lanterns right here, these, if I decide that I want to make some lantern, well, at least you know that that's how I got the glowstone. Okay. So let's just grab all of those rewards. And right now, like I said, my base is a complete, absolutely terrible mess. And I don't want to live like this. I don't want to live in a pigsty and I'm out of power and like everything's bad. So I'm just going to go into a big time lapse and get this cleaned up, beautiful and pretty so that we can more easily continue the next, like the rest of this pack. Because I don't have automated tin, I don't have automated copper, and I don't have automated iron. That's the part I might not be able to get to be honest. I might have to come back a bit later to that. But basically for the compacting, for the iron, I want to test the assembler. Pretty sure it's going to work, but like I don't know if I'm going to have enough time because what I'm thinking of doing now is going to be like very long. Also, I'm going to be rearranging those like in a easier to access manner, like I'm going to, change it so that I only have one per color. And the reason I want only one per color right now is that for automation purposes, like I'm not going to make 50 sturdy mesh. So like the improvement, the sturdy, everything, I can't make 50 of those. I'm going to want to have one in each color because now I'm just taking it, bring it, take it, bring it. So I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for now. And somehow I feel like we're going to be straining with some other liquid later. So at least I'm going to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to make sure that things are going into those. Guys, I'm going to go in my big time lapse, make this base look so much better. But I really love this new mod pack. I hope you're enjoying it with me. And I'll see you in the next episode. Bye now.
changes.
Life. Life.